What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video, and as you can see, I'm back. I got a totally different place. I'm getting everything all set up, just kind of trying to get everything sorted out. I still don't have all my trucks sitting on my desk yet, nothing like that. Let me go ahead and move this up just a little bit, so that way you can get the full effect on everything. So, like I said before on my Instagram, I don't know if you've seen or remember, it's been a while, but I did end up buying the RLC OBS Chevy trucks, the 90s model, 1990 Chevy 454 SS trucks. So we will be opening these up in this video, so you better stay tuned because it's going to be a lot of fun just opening them up, and we're probably going to end up cutting the little decal out, or not decal, but we're probably going to end up cutting out the decal or just the little OBS truck. And on both of these here, as you can see here, got both of them. I think there is another one. I think it's gray or something. If you guys have it, be sure to let me know. I would be interested in doing some trading or something on one of those, because I would like to have one. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to start working on customizing. We're going to be working on this. What is this? This is a 2021 Ram 2500. As you can see here, this is the state patrol truck. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be putting some bigger, beefier tires on it here. I don't know if you can see them very well or not, but I'm kind of thinking I want to keep them black. I have not painted any wheels black or anything. Usually they're always chrome, and I'm dropping them. I don't even know where that went to. Oh man, we lost it. I don't even know where that went now. Oh, it's right here. Jeez. So we're going to be putting these on it. Got a little bit of a rough tread on them, so I think that'll look pretty good on the state patrol truck. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pop the tires off of it. I'm dropping stuff on the floor still. As you can see, like I said, I don't have everything unpacked yet. I'm still working on unpacking stuff. So just kind of bear with me, because I promise we'll get there eventually. So we're just going to slide those tires off just like that on both sides there. Alright, so now we have a base to kind of work with. So as you can see, that's kind of what I'm going for. Just something decently, just a little bit of more of an aggressive look on this truck. I know this ain't really exactly like normal stuff what I build. I have been working on, you guys have seen it on my on my Instagram. This is actually one of the trucks I was working on for a competition. I cannot remember what the heck the name of that was, but it's a super cool truck. It was an online competition. If you guys have not seen it, be sure to check it out. I was working on this truck as well as a first gen M2 Dodge, which is a super cool truck. It's back there in the back, but I'm sure you guys have seen it on Instagram. I posted it quite a few times, so there's no sense in showing it off again. So I thought I was prepared for this, but turns out I didn't have my Q-tips ready for this. No, I'm not cleaning out my ears, I promise. So, got some Q-tips here. I'm trying to get everything all situated where I want it, but I just did not get there, and I just wanted to get a YouTube video out for you guys, because I know it has been a long time, so I figured, hey, today would be a good day to do it. So, let's go ahead and get it done. So that's what I'm going to do for you. So that way, you can watch me work on another truck in a different place. So, as you can see there, got all that all situated. I'm going to go ahead and throw that away. Maybe. Alright. So, go ahead and do my normal. I'm going to go ahead and clean this out and kind of just widen it out just a little bit. So, we don't have no problems with rolling, nothing like that, which you wouldn't have to do that if I'd actually buy the bigger Q-tips, but I haven't bought them yet. So what was I looking for? I was looking for some brass rod here. I forgot to get it back out. So got it here. Just gonna go ahead and cut the little mark off right there. Alright, so now kind of spin that around a little bit. So we're just going to see how wide we want this here and kind of see what we're going for now. Kind of just something, a little bit of a beefy stance to it, but not like crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it somewhere around in here. We're actually gonna cut them both the same length, just like we always do. Just like that. And we're gonna get this one. We're just gonna cut it right there too. So now we can grab our handy dandy super glue here, and we'll go ahead and take us a little dab of super glue. Whoa, wrong side. Just a little dab right there. And we're just gonna slide our wheel in here maybe, just like so. Make sure it looks pretty straight. I'm gonna grab another Q-tip here. And we're just gonna kind of clean it up a little bit. And don't ever throw your Q-tips away, because you probably will end up using the little tubing for them later on. You just never know. Always try and keep them and throw them back, or maybe, what am I trying to say? Throw them back and use them for later. Yeah, they work awesome for this kind of stuff. So that's exactly what I'm going for right there. Just a little bit of a beefy stance to this thing. So let's see, which one did we kind of widen out here? That was not that one. Oh, I'm losing now. Oh, here we go. I had it in my hand earlier. Alright, so we're just going to look in the light here. You can actually see where your axle rod stops at. So make sure it's all the way down against that other one there. And I think we're going to go just a hair more this way. Alright. So now, just kind of open that up just a little bit there. Slide our little axle over that. Slide our wheel in. And we'll see how good that is. That looks pretty good there. So, I'm going to take just a little bitty dab of super glue. I mean, not very much at all, because you don't want it kind of bubbling out of there. Just like so. Just enough to hold it right there in place. Alright, so now we can do the same exact thing with the front as we did with the back. This might be just about perfect, I don't know. Nope, a little short. Alright, so anyways, go ahead and do the same exact thing again. Oh, I completely missed the hole right there. But that's alright. So now, we're just going to make sure it rolls good. Whoa, if I can keep it, kind of push it this way. Go down with it. That looks pretty dang good right there. So now we'll go ahead and we'll clean it out, or widen it, whatever you want to call it. Just be careful, because you don't want to cut your fingers off with the scissors here. Alright, so now, hopefully you guys are seeing everything I'm doing. Sometimes I have a tendency of like going way over here and you can't see what I'm doing. So, hopefully you guys are getting the full effect on this. Alright. I am super glad to be back though. We have been super busy trying to move and pack stuff, getting everything ready, and just haven't really had a lot of time. So now that I'm back, we'll actually be able to start working on more stuff and just be able to all around keep everything going. And you guys will get to see a lot more builds and stuff on here. Super excited about that. So just stay tuned, because I promise you, you're not going to regret watching these videos. Alright, hopefully that was not too much. Just trying to cut off just enough here. Slide that on there. Oh, that might have been a little too much. That's like those videos you watch and you're like, oh, just cut it like an inch off of it, and then you cut like 5 inches off of it, and it's like, oh, what the heck? I'm gonna grab another one of those, because that was not quite as good as I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that again. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that again, just because I didn't cut it quite long enough, and it kind of moved around a little more than what I would have liked. Alright, let's go right there. Alright. And don't ever throw any of this stuff away, because it does work out good for all the rest of your projects. Just if you have a little bit narrower of a truck or Jeep, whatever you can think of, you might be able to use them on a different project that you had. You're like, well, dang it, I had some of those, but I threw them away. Yep, I do that all the time. So, and also, the reason why I do just put like a little dab of glue on them, is for if somebody buys this truck and actually I have to ship it out, then I can actually take the wheels off of it without having to worry about the wheels getting broke during shipping or them falling off the truck. It's just a little easier. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of take my file, just kind of clean that up just a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy on it, but I just want it to look fairly good and be able to, the glue be able to hold on this a little better. It seems like it works quite a bit better. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and slide our front wheels on here, just like so. Sit here and hold this for just a second. That looks pretty good right there. See how good that one looks. I got fingerprints all over the side of it. That don't look terrible. It could use to go a little further forward. Just a hair. Looks pretty good. That looks good. Looks like it's pretty wide. I do kind of like the looks of that. I don't know what you guys think of it, but we're also going to add some drive shafts on this. They went a little crazy with the glue on the side steps, so we might have to kind of touch that up a little bit, just make it look a little better. Oh, a little more. All right, so now go ahead, and as you can see, it seemed like it worked fairly well. Whoop. I'm gonna go back just a hair on the one side of this thing. That looks pretty good. This side could go this way. Just a tad bit. Alright, that looks pretty good there. As in the width of the truck, that looks good. Alright, so let's go ahead and add just a little bit of super glue on the back underneath this thing, so that way nothing falls off. You don't have to worry about nothing on this thing. So as you can see, rolls good. So I really like this truck. I'm not sure if we'll keep the side steps on it. Give it a good, oh man, that might be one of the best rolling trucks I've got. Alright, so I am pretty happy. Like I said, I'm super happy to be back. So let's go ahead and add some drive shafts to this baby real quick. And then we'll have my girlfriend paint the old truck, or paint the underneath of the truck, I should say. Man, that is a long drive shaft there. Let's see here. I was kind of thinking about making it a hair shorter, but it'd be kind of tough to do that with it being right there. So let's go ahead and grab the smaller stuff. With this being a kind of sucks, it don't really look as realistic if we could run one little one right here and then one full one right here. There's no transfer case or nothing right here. It's just going straight to the transmission right underneath the truck here, if you can see right there. So we're just going to have one long one going from the rear end all the way to the transmission. Then we're going to have one coming over here all the way to what you would call maybe the transfer case, or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab my Sharpie here. Give me just 1 second. I got it. Don't worry. Alright, so we're just going to kind of Sharpie Get our Sharpie right there, just like so. And I do have tons of plans for some trucks. I have lots of trucks that I've been wanting to do videos on. I just have not had really, like I said, I haven't really had a chance to do them. So, oh man, tweezers. Woo! Thought I lost them for a minute. Man, moving is just kind of stressful whenever you have all this stuff. You're like, well, I shouldn't get lost. Well, it usually ends up getting lost. Alright. So, that looks pretty good right there. So now, grab our handy dandy super glue again, without gluing the lid onto it. Alright, so as you can see, you got your drive shaft put in for the rear, or the rear drive shaft, I should say. Go and kind of push it down just a little bit. Alright, so now I'll go ahead and work on the front drive shaft here. Okay. Alright, so now go ahead and put our lid back on the Sharpie there. Go ahead and cut just a little past our mark there on that one, because I think I might have marked it a little bit long for this truck. Oh, it's still long. Alright, that should be pretty close. Oh, let's see. Let's go somewhere around in there. Oh. Alright. I'm going to take a little dab of super glue right there. If I can get anything to come out of it. Uh-oh. Alright, beautiful. So, as you can see here, we got all the drive shafts all done up here on the truck. You got the rear drive shaft and the front drive shaft. So now I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to pop these off. The easiest way is just to kind of like take them and just pull them off there. Really not too hard. Not too simple. And then you can kind of clean them up a little bit. If you take your frame off, something like that. Or you can just kind of leave it alone. Don't look terrible under there. As long as you can break them off pretty even with the frame, you should be good. If I can get this one to come off. Man, this one's being stubborn. Oh, there's one. Alright, so as you can see, got our little side steps off the truck. It looks tons better. I'm not really a fan of the side steps on any of these trucks. I think it doesn't look as good as it does without the side steps. So of course I'm gonna have my girlfriend paint all the underneath of this truck. I think we might do some other cool stuff to it. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think it looks awesome. I think it'd look cool, just kind of like sitting on for a diorama, or maybe I don't know, whatever, a shelf piece, whatever you think. But it does roll awesome. This is probably one of my best rolling trucks I've had so far. And I do love the fact that all my trucks do roll. That is just one thing that I cannot stand, is when a truck does not roll. But for the time you guys have been waiting for, if you guys stuck around, you guys get to wait and see what happens. I know a lot of people said yes on opening these things. I'm sure some of them said, heck no, don't open those. Gosh dang, they're too expensive. But I love opening trucks like this. I don't plan on selling these anytime soon or at all. So I don't know what you guys think, but I think we should open them up and just kind of show them off a little bit. This is the hottest metal cars in the world. So if you guys don't know that, I don't know. That's pretty crazy. So as you can see, we are gonna try and keep this because I do want to cut the Chevy truck off of this. just because I think it looks cool. It's just kind of just a neat thing that we could maybe put up in a shelf or something else. I'm not sure, but let's open these things up. We're not gonna waste any time. So, well, maybe we just ruined them now. Gosh dang it. Well, let me get a knife here. Promise I'm not gonna touch the truck with the knife. All right, here we come. Here's one coming out of the box right now. Whew. Close call, guys. Whew. Oh man. Oh, there's another cover. Goodness gracious. They really protect these trucks. Alright, so we can just pull the truck out of there. As you can see, this thing looks phenomenal. Does it have, oh, it's got an opening tailgate on it. That's super cool. Hot Wheels definitely does an awesome job on these trucks. These are stupid expensive trucks though. If you guys have any of these, let me know. I might be interested if you guys want to trade a custom or something like that for one. I'm not sure. Just let me know. Looks like it's got some twin turbos on there, either that or the alternator. But it kind of looks like the intake comes off the top of the motor there and just has a little breather on it. I'm not sure. A little intake on it, or I don't know. Just looks kind of cool. This is supposed to be a big block truck. I guess it could be a Vortec truck but it says 1990 Chevy 454 SS truck. I don't know. Super cool truck. Really huge fan of it. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Why are you touching with your bare hands?" This thing is super shiny. I know a lot of people take gloves and wear gloves with these trucks, but you know what? I'm not really too big into that stuff. I just kind of like showing them off, just because they're just awesome trucks. We're not gonna crush them or nothing stupid like that, because I just don't really understand. Some people do that crap. I'm just not really understanding the whole point in that. I know some people even get mad about opening these things, but my goodness, who wouldn't want to open these things? Look how awesome they look. All right, so let's go ahead. We're just gonna open up the black one here. All right. They just look way better out of the package in my opinion. Hot Wheels definitely blew it out of the water on these trucks. They are, like I said, they are a little bit expensive, but if you are interested in wanting to collect all the OBSs for 1/64 scale, I'd highly recommend getting these trucks. They got a lot of weight to them, and they're just all around just awesome trucks. But this one here is the black version of the SS 454 truck. You got the old tailgate that opens up there, which is super awesome. Got the hood that opens. They got the tailgate and the hood, which is super cool. I really hope they do decide to bring out like a main line of these trucks. I think that'd be super awesome. I feel like it will be a hit too for like a lot of people, because a lot of people are like, I don't want to spend $70-$80 on these trucks, just for the fact that M2 has this truck that's just as awesome. That's like $8 at Walmart. So, I mean, I highly recommend them. If you guys are interested, have the extra money laying around, it's like, hey, I kind of want to buy these trucks. Look on eBay. There is a bunch of them on eBay. But like I said, if you guys are just wanting them to put in your collection, then I would get them. But if you're just kind of wanting them to customize, I highly recommend just getting the M2 truck. Just, they have a lot more options. You can take the front bumpers off, take the grills off of them. You can take the bumpers off of it. This one doesn't have a bumper on it, but you can take the bumpers off most of the time. The taillights come out. You can base swap these a lot easier. And you can't really get the wheels off of these as well, or as easy as you can. These are just kind of a, I don't know. They got like their axles with the pins on the end of them. But like I said, they are awesome trucks. I do highly recommend these two trucks if you guys are interested in collecting OBS 90s model Chevy trucks. I highly recommend these two because these are awesome trucks. This is kind of like a chrome red, and then you got your shiny black, which is awesome as well. I kind of wish they would have went with a more of like the normal red for this truck than the chrome red, but hey, that is what they wanted to do. It does look super cool, and you guys can get all these trucks, I'm sure, on eBay. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the opening of the two RLC Hot Wheels 90 model 454 SS trucks. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.